I started the discussion by saying race-based policies do not encourage investments, to answer your question. That's my answer. And if the government, the new government, is also talking about race-based policies, then I'm concerned. What will this do for domestic investments? So when the government announced that they're going to look at the Bumiputra policy again and revisit it, Mahathir said that the first question that came to my mind was, did they do an assessment, a historical assessment of this policy since 1970? Have they looked at the outcomes since 1970? The only thing we have heard so far is Daim Zainuddin said, this time we will get it right. Daim Zainuddin said that. I'm quoting him. How is he going to make sure he's going to get it right this time? I would like to know. Should we implement it without doing a proper assessment and showing to the people this is where we went wrong and this is how we're going to get it right? I would like to see that before they start implementing the policy.
So are you saying that we need a better race-based or affirmative action policies, or just we should not have it altogether?
I'm saying if you want to have it, we have to have a public debate on it, because my own argument is it has not been successful. Don't do it. That's my argument. Don't do it. My argument also is, if you look at since Najib also introduced a Bumiputra economic policy, how much domestic investments have there been in this country because of this? And I'm talking primarily from non-Bumiputra. Do they feel they can invest without fear? Do they feel that their property rights are protected? These are important issues that you must convince the investors today. Look, you can invest without fear. We will govern in an open, transparent manner. Your property rights will be protected. Those are the issues that the government must answer. If they implement the Bumiputra policies without ensuring all these things, I don't think it's going to inspire investor confidence. And at this moment, when we are trying to get the economy back on track, the first thing the government must do is inspire investor confidence. Get everyone to invest. And there's a feeling of a new Malaysia, a sense of euphoria that things are going to be different, transparent, accountable. Investors, I think, would be ready to invest in this environment. Why bring up this policy? And now and scare investors again. I can't understand this. And why bring it up without doing a proper assessment of it first? So these are important questions that we have to address. The government has to think about carefully before implementing it.
So, Professor, in the new Malaysia, basically, you're saying that talking about race-based politics again, race-based policies again, might scare investors?
Yes, to my mind, yes. I'm saying that, yes. I'm saying that it might worry investors. I wouldn't use the word scare. It might worry investors. It might not inspire confidence. It has not done so in the past. Why should it inspire them now? If there is something to be done about developing Bumiputra enterprises, and I think, yes, they should do something about that. But is this the way? Let's sit down and talk about a proper policy in terms of how, if you want to talk about nurturing Bumiputra enterprises productively, let's look at that properly. But having said that, let me tell you this too. I want to qualify that by saying a new Malaysian Bumiputra middle class has emerged. This is a dynamic, independent, articulate, entrepreneurial Bumiputra middle class. Why don't we tap into them and allow them? So there are a lot of issues here we have to look at carefully before we have to look at the structure of society. We have to look at who are these entrepreneurs available on the ground. And all this entails a lot of research. And that research has to be done before they talk about implementing this policy again.